There is a new tax-free crypto country for wealthy expats. It is a country that you have probably never heard of. It is not the United Arab Emirates. It is not Singapore. It is not Hong Kong. Neither are we talking about Switzerland, the Bermudas, or Cayman Islands. And best of all, you can get into this country without being a millionaire. That is right. Even if you generated tens of thousands of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars in profits, this country will welcome you with open arms. Paraguay is a tax-free crypto country located in South America, offering one of the easiest second residency permits in the entire world. Today we're going to talk about how you can get into Paraguay, what the crypto tax laws are in the country, and who should consider moving to Paraguay. Paraguay is not the kind of country that you hear a lot about on this platform. Most people are talking about Dubai, they're talking about Switzerland, Singapore, or a tax haven located in the Caribbean. Those destinations are all perfect choices for millionaires, crypto millionaires. However, many people forget about the smaller fry, the people that only manage to make $50,000 in crypto profits, the people who manage to make maybe only $18,000 in crypto profits, or maybe $200,000. Many countries have a pretty steep barrier of entry, and they are not suitable for you or for the average guy. Legal residents, we're talking about legal tax residents of Paraguay, do not pay taxes on crypto profits. We're talking about income that's generated from crypto trading, from holding, from hodling crypto. If you made money from crypto over the course of a year and you obtain a legal tax residency in Paraguay, then you will not pay taxes on your income while you're in Paraguay. This is fantastic news. And it doesn't matter how much money you generated, you will not be taxed on this income. This is fantastic news because very few countries in the world do not tax crypto profits. The times when crypto profits were not taxed are over, and fewer countries are not taxing crypto in 2024 and beyond. However, Paraguay offers a territorial tax system where you do not pay income tax on foreign sourced income. And like I said, no matter how much money you generated from crypto over the past year, you would not pay taxes on that profit while you're living in Paraguay as a tax resident of Paraguay. This is fantastic news. To give you an example how this will work, let's say you have a crypto account located in, I don't know where, say in Europe or say somewhere in Asia. No problem. You can trade with this account while you're in Paraguay, and the money that you make from those accounts will not be taxed in Paraguay. And this is a very interesting option because, like I said, the barrier of entry is relatively low. You don't have to be a crypto millionaire to get into Paraguay. There are many countries now that require big amounts deposited into a bank account for you to get residency. In Paraguay, this is just not the case. All right, let's talk about how you can become a legal tax resident of Paraguay. The first thing that you gotta do is come to Paraguay. So you book a flight, you check out this beautiful country, this quiet country, this very laid-back country where you will not pay taxes on your crypto profits. You got all the documents that you need to get legal residency in Paraguay, and we at Nomad Elite, we help our clients get residency in Paraguay. The first thing that we do is we help you obtain temporary residency in Paraguay, because this is always step number one. Step number two is for you to get tax residency in Paraguay, which is also something that we help you with. Once you have obtained temporary residency and tax residency in Paraguay and you meet the requirements, you will not be taxed on your foreign sourced income in Paraguay. So yes, technically Paraguay is a crypto tax haven, and their country is calling you to check it out and go there to obtain residency so that you can keep the money that you have earned from abroad. This is a fantastic deal. It is a country worth looking into. And best of all, there's no economic solvency requirement for obtaining temporary residency in Paraguay. You heard me right. There is no requirement whatsoever. You don't have to prove income, you don't have to prove savings, you don't have to prove net worth, nothing. You come to Paraguay with the documents that we will give you, and once you're in Paraguay, we can start the application process immediately. And after you've been on your temporary residency for 2 years, you can convert to permanent residency, which is also something that we can help you with. So if you are a wealthy expat or wealthy nomad or an aspiring wealthy nomad or wealthy expat, then you should consider moving to Paraguay to take advantage of Paraguay's territorial tax system, which is conducive to long-term profits in your bank account. Let's say you want to opt for a permanent residency right away. You can do that too, but you've got to invest $70,000 into a local business. There are certain steps, certain requirements you need to meet in order for you to get permanent residency right away. So you can do that. The waiting period is a bit longer. There is more paperwork involved. Yes, it is a bit more complicated, but some people decide to go down this path right away. They have business ambitions they want to realize in Paraguay, and that's perfectly fine. However, for the average guy, we don't really recommend that. It makes a lot of sense for you to go for temporary residency and convert to permanent residency after 2 years of living in Paraguay. You don't have to live in Paraguay permanently. You don't have to live there for most throughout the year unless you want to become a citizen, right? So that's always different. Then you must have spent the majority of the time in the country for Paraguay to consider your citizenship application. This is what the legislation says. You could also come into Paraguay on a student visa. That's another option. Makes sense for people who want to learn Spanish, who really want to evolve in South America, and that's also fine. If you have language ambitions, then I recommend you to go down this path. You can get a student visa, which is also something that we help you with. And there's another option as well. If you want to marry a Paraguayan citizen, then you could apply for a spousal visa after you've been married to a Paraguayan citizen. As you can see, there are multiple options for you to enter Paraguay and stay in Paraguay legally and keep your crypto profits. Why should you consider moving to Paraguay? This is a very important question. Basically, Paraguay is the kind of country that leaves you alone. Paraguay gives you peace of mind. Paraguay's territorial tax system is really something that takes a lot of pressure off your chest. Paraguay does not, put a lot of pressure on its residents in any way, shape, or form. Paraguay is a lenient country. It is a relaxed country, and that's why so many people are moving to Paraguay in 2024. Another big point is the cost of living. Paraguay is one of the most reasonable countries in South America. Bolivia and Paraguay offer the lowest cost of living in whole South America and possibly even in the entire Americas. Talking to people from Peru, Colombia, and other Latin countries, they're all telling me that Paraguay is the cheapest country they've lived in throughout their lives. On top of that, Paraguay is home to incredibly hospitable people who will welcome you with open arms. In my opinion, this is one of the most important aspects of a country, especially if you are a foreigner looking to immigrate to that country, looking to obtain residency, and looking to have a good time in the country. It's really important that the local community loves foreigners, which is the case in Paraguay. Paraguayans are incredibly nice, and they're really nice people to hang out with. And I'm telling you this from personal experience. Another big pro is that in Paraguay you can own guns legally. It's one of the few countries on the whole planet where it's relatively easy to own a gun. I know there are more countries, there are many countries in Europe where it's relatively easy to own a gun, like the Czech Republic and Austria and Germany, and in America it's easy to own a gun, but if you want to own a gun legally, then Paraguay is one of the better places to consider in Latin America. Are you ready to keep 100% of your crypto profits and obtain legal residency in Paraguay? Fantastic. Contact us now. You should see our website link displayed right below the video. If you have any questions or need help with anything, please contact us. We'd love to help you. Thank you so much for watching Nomad Elite. We truly appreciate your attendance, and we see you on the next video.